Welcome, fellow humans. Today I'd like to talk about eyebrow aches. Because the first time I got an eyebrow ache, it startled me so much because it had simply never occurred to me that an eyebrow could ache. I mean, it's not the hair itself, obviously, but the part of your face underneath the eyebrow that is aching. But I had gone a couple of decades of life with never having an eyebrow ache and never considering the possibility. And then suddenly I had this strong pain right in a small portion of my eyebrow. I think it was around here, or, maybe here on the other eyebrow. And it wasn't excruciating. It wasn't an incapacitating pain. It was just enough pain to be annoying, to be really clearly, I'm having pain there. And it was kind of weird because it was achy, which is something I usually kind of associate with overworking a part of the body. And I was fairly sure I hadn't over-exercised my eyebrows. I don't usually do serious eyebrow workouts. But I did look into it, and I do have a couple of underlying factors that are connected to eyebrow aches. One of them is migraines, which I have had all my life. I didn't have a strong migraine when I had the eyebrow ache, so it's a little weird, but I always have at least a low-level migraine, and the thing about migraines is sometimes you just get weird random symptoms that you don't get most of the time. Migraines can just vary it sometimes. Maybe they get bored and want to torture people in new ways. Another possibility is sinusitis, because I'm very prone to allergies. So my eyebrow ache wasn't really a serious thing, and it got better, and I've had very, very few of them. But it was just really weird and kind of a reminder that as you get older, you can discover all new ways for your body to do weird and unpleasant stuff. But I do want to make a note that while this was not my problem, there is another possibility with eyebrow aches, possibly others as well, but one of them is glaucoma. And that is more significant. You wouldn't want to ignore an eyebrow ache and have it be an early sign of glaucoma and not get treatment. I didn't really worry about that myself because with my other eye problems, I was getting very regular eye exams, and so I was having any eye problems checked in on enough that if I did start to develop glaucoma, it would be caught and dealt with. But most people don't have my serious eye problems, so they wouldn't be going to see an ophthalmologist or a retinologist as frequently. So, as with many, many medical things, it runs a wide range from fairly minor to could be more significant. Check with a medical professional. But anyway, that's my story, and if you liked it, please click like. And if you know someone who might find it interesting, then share it. If you'd like more similar content, then subscribe. But most of all, if you have any questions or similar experiences, I would love to read your comments. Thank you.